Hello everyone. So I had a couple of questions after Lucky came and made that video of my loft. Um, First question was people wanted to know why I put that cardboard. It's not my idea. It's I saw somebody else do it. So uh, basically, it's kind of I do it because I'm kind of breeding under the tent, and so it gives the birds a little secure place. Say you have cats or something, they're not gonna go through and peck at the birds. Plus, also kind of it serves as a wind barrier protection. So it protects the birds from the wind. Um, and then next question that I'll show you how to what I use for this cage. This is the 8 compartment breeding cage. That I got from Jed's. So I'll show you the template that I use, like the sizes that I cut out of the cardboard to do it. I might do something else that's a little bit more permanent next year, but for now, this serves its purpose. It keeps the birds, it gives a little privacy, and then also when the youngsters hatch out of this pair, they won't be throwing the poop outside on the floor. It'll stay within the cage. So that I think that's another reason to use this. And then the next question was on the waterers. Why I use these? I used to have those bullet waterers along with a couple other types I tried. The birds would poop into it and kind of made it hard to refill. It was kind of a mess. So I'll show you how to make this water that I use from a milk gallon. Water stays clean. I just dump it at the end of the week. I don't bleach it. If algae grows in it, it's fine. Algae is okay. The birds can handle that. It's actually good for their immune system. I just keep the water clean pretty much. So as you can see, there's some feathers still going in there. The other waters have like too many holes and it's too much to the ground, so it gets dirty a lot more quicker. This one's higher. There's only 2 holes in it. One is for the birds to go and drink. The other one is on here. I refill it. I'll show you how I do that as well. Okay, so this is the measurement for the cardboard. As you can see, it's 19 inches lengthwise and 13 by 5/8 inches height-wise. So that's the one that I use for that 8 compartment. But based on what your breeding cage is, the individual cages, you can make it to that size. It just needs to stand by itself, so just cut a little bit bigger than the cage itself to make it. So all right, that's that. Okay, so for the drinkers, I use this, as you can see, along with the other bullet type drinker before. As you can see, this is pretty dirty. I haven't used it in a while, so I just have a couple of them laying around in case I do need to use it for whatever reason. But I don't have any more of those bullet ones. Those ones, the drinking water holes are all the way to the bottom. This one's a little bit higher, but this one has too many. When the birds flap, the feathers still get into there a lot, and then also they can also back up and poop into that. That's the reason. I also had used these types. These are just open. I didn't like it. This is what comes with those cages, and as you can see, it's pretty open. This is for water and feed you can use, but I really don't like those, so I don't use those. This is what I use for the feed. This one has a little rim, so kind of prevents the birds from throwing the food out. So that's what I use. And then, as you saw in there, this is the one we're going to be making. I cut the hole. It's a 2-inch hole that I cut about 4.5 inches from the bottom. I'll show you how I do it. And then I just make the 2 holes, like I said. One's to fill and one for the birds to drink. Okay, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. When you're tired of it and you want to replace it, throw that one in the recycler and use another milk gallon if you drink milk like we do. So all right, a couple of things you're going to need: a tape measure, I just have this paint stick that I have marked. I have it marked to 4.5 inches. I just use that when I need to make that empty milk container. And then hole saw with a drill with a 2-inch bit. Okay, it's a hole saw bit that I got. So what you're gonna do is put this on the bottom. Nothing precise or anything about it. You're just gonna put that right there, make a little dot. Dot right there. All right, and we're gonna drill. So when you aim, put the edge of that to there. No need to force, just take it easy. That's it, ready to go. Okay, so this is another thing that I use to fill those. It's just a little valve attached to a little aluminum piece. It's for pressure washing. It comes with this little piece too. You can attach that on there, you know. But so once you have that gallon, you want to make sure you rinse any of the plastic out of there. Wipe that. Just do that to get any plastic off the edges. And then I just rinse it. Of course, I did pre-wash this before, so there was no milk in it. You know, maybe you can bleach it out if you want, but if you just rinse it out as you finish the milk, it's pretty good. So once you put the container in the cage, without having to open the cage back and forth, you can just fill it up from out here. You just stick them in here, boom, turn it on, full, good to go. That's a big time saver, so it saves a lot of time. And then, like I said, once a week, just take it out and rinse it out.